Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May I congratulate my right honourable friend in spending 40 hours, apparently 4 clean shirts and a packet of Haribo, in implementing the Labour Party manifesto in his conversations in Brussels. Doesn't this actually show the problem that for so much Labour he has achieved so little? That the European Union is a failing organisation, a failed common fisheries policy, a failed common agricultural policy, a single market that shackles us with regulation that makes us fundamentally uncompetitive, an immigration system that is betraying people who get to Europe, and not to mention the Eurozone, which, thank heavens, we're not a member of. And in this failed organisation, the Prime Minister has said in his statement that we are to make a final decision. The one sentence of his statement I fundamentally agree with. A final decision to be made in June as to whether we stay with a failed body or whether we leave and make our own path. Is the government's policy basically always keep a hold of nurse for fear of finding something worse?
Obviously, my honourable friend and I have a profound disagreement about this issue. I very much respect his views because he's held them in good faith for many years. And I have held my views that we need reform, but reform within the EU for many years, and I hope that, I'm sure we can, respect each other in the months of debate ahead. The only thing I would say, where I do want to take issue a little with my honourable friend, is about manifesto delivery. I mean, I won't run through the whole thing, but we said we'll legislate for a referendum. We've delivered it. We said we'll protect our economy from further integration of the Eurozone, covered in the settlement. We said we want to see powers flowing away from Brussels, covered in the settlement. We want national parliaments to be able to work together to block unwanted European legislation, covered in the settlement. We want an end to our commitment to ever closer union, covered in the settlement. We will ensure that defence policy, national security remains firmly under British national control, covered in the new settlement. We'll insist that EU migrants who want to claim tax credits must live here and contribute to our country for 4 years, covered in the settlement. Time and time again, we all stood on this manifesto. I'm proud of this manifesto. I'm proud of the team that put it together, the team that's implementing it. So while I say, yes, let's have this vigorous argument, let us not pretend that we haven't delivered the manifesto that we stood in front of the British people with.